All right. So yeah, now I reviewed my video about this Corbett report, using Corbett report as an example, and so now I'm gonna express more frustration of just the ridiculousness of the and the Corbett report is not an isolated incident. It's just your run of the mill, typical same old of every. It's all the same. So just going more off of using Corbett report as an example. The solutions watch. So if you are not familiar with so much with the Corbett report, the Corbett report puts out, I think it's like once a month or once a week, maybe. I don't know if it's once a week or once a month. Puts out a solutions watch, and so this last one they put out yesterday. It was about filing for FOIA, and I just did a whole video explaining how, like that's when you're doing a video series about solutions, and all you can come up with is to talk about a FOIA request. That it's total absurdity. That's clown world. That is pure clown world. Especially that this guy, and this is not an isolated incident. This is like run of the mill. This is common the way these platforms work. It's always the same bullshit. Like if a person as renowned on platforms, a channel as renowned as the Corbett Report is doing a long time series. I mean, this Solutions Watch series has been going on for years, and the best you can put out is a video about a fluff piece, nonetheless. Not if it was based in truth and it was talking, it's like a politically correct video about FOIAs, and it's not talking about the reality of FOIAs at all. And I know because I just went through all this. I just went through all of this stuff about a FOIA in my own personal life. I have personal experience with it. And like, so, it would be one thing if it was just some, channel that's got 20 subscribers or 200 subscribers or something doing that. It's like, yeah, whatever. I mean, whatever. Who cares? But no, this guy's like, see, when these guys have a responsibility, when they've got like fucking 500,000 subscribers and they're an established channel that's been around for a long time, and they have this reputation of being this, great channel. Well, they need to be held accountable because they have a wide audience. They have a responsibility. Well, but they're not. And ironically enough, the hashtag on his video, because it has 3 hashtags. One of them is accountability. Like these big channels like the Corbett Report need to be held accountable, and they're not. They're just gatekeepers. Nobody can touch them. Nobody can critique them. They're totally protected. They're like the protected class. You can't. These channels are too big to fail. They can say anything and it doesn't matter. Because they're too big. It doesn't matter. And again, this is how the whole fucking platform works. The whole fucking internet works like this. If you're a influencer, well, then you're protected. Nobody can touch you. Which is the same as Hollywood. And this is all the same shit. Again, it's so predictable. It's so predictable. Like, it's so easy to predict, 2025 and beyond. Well, it's just going to be more of this same garbage. Like the Corbett Report is just being used as an example. Like, and And so if you're doing if you have this big reputation online for being a reputable channel that provides like information, useful information, and you're doing a series on solutions to all this insane shit going on, and the best you can do to pull out of your ass is like talking about FOIA requests, but you're not even being real about it. You're not. It's not based in reality. It's a massive fluff piece of butterflies, unicorn farts, and fucking rainbows. And this is like this is your platform. This is the people's platform. And it's dominated. It is fucking completely taken over by these shills. I mean, we're talking about fucking 1958 Soviet Union. It reminds me every time going back to that scene in the movie The Matrix where Morpheus is trying to explain to Neo what year we actually live in. And he's like, yeah, we're told that the year is 1999 when in actuality the year is more like, whatever. Well, when you're observing all this upside down bizarro world phenomena going on these platforms with all these channels like the Corbett Report that are dominating all narratives, and they're the equivalent of a Soviet Union propagandist. Like their whole channel is just to feed you a bunch of shit with a smile on their face and the anti-establishment badge on their uniform. Yeah, I mean, you want to know what year we live in? We live in 1958 Soviet Union. All you have to do is observe the fucking the free speech platforms or whatever. It's like the total opposite of free speech platform. It's all fucking 1958 Soviet Union propaganda, man. It's pure communism in its purest form. And yeah, so like, see, and it's very easy to measure like the authenticity of someone like the Corbett Report, and it's because it's so easy to measure the authenticity, and you can see it's just a fake, fraudulent fucking unicorn fart. That's all it is. It's very easy to vet these guys. Just sit and watch a video for 30 minutes of these are the renowned fucking channels. These are the renowned, this is who everybody's going to for the news, for the truth. And they're just fucking liars. It's just all fucking lies. And this ain't no isolated incident. I'm just using the Corbett Report as an example. They're all the same. This is 1958, man. You're back in the USSR. You ever heard that Beatles song? You're back in the USSR. You don't know how lucky you are, boys, to be back in the US, back in the US, back in the USSR. Unfortunately, you're better off finding the truth in art and film and music than you are, hello, welcome to the Corbett Report. Hello, I'm a dorky, nerdy, super intelligent, and you know how you can tell is because I'm wearing glasses and I know how to read. So let's read stuff. Yes, now I have a guest. My guest appearance, you're better off just listening to the Beatles. You don't know how lucky you are, boys, to be back in the U.S., back in the U.S., back in the U.S., back in the USSR, bound to them. I'm serious. You're better off listening to music to get the truth. Movies, watch They Live 100 times, watch Matrix 100 times, watch Idiocracy 100 times. You're getting way more information, way more truth than you are like, okay, hey guys, welcome back to my 10,027th episode of the Corbett Report Solutions Watch. It's bullshit. Today we're going to be talking about the wonderful resource of filing for FOIA requests and what this is a solution. I'm providing you some solutions. We're just trying to keep it positive and seeking out different solutions. So let's talk for 30 minutes about FOIA requests. And here we have my guest is an attorney that actually you can pay this person to help you with your FOIA requests. Hello, Miss Attorney. Why don't you give us your expertise opinion on FOIA requests and tell us a little bit about how much you charge to what a great deal you have going on in helping people file these wonderful, great FOIA requests. This is solutions. He's talking. That is not a. And so like, dude, like I could do a solutions watch that would fucking crush his program into the dirt, and all I have to do is one solution watch, and it erases all of his history of all of these fake solutions he's been pumping out for years now. Just fake fluff piece bullshit. In one video, I could provide you fucking more solutions than all the years of his solutions. And I'm not even being hyperbolic. I know. This is how, like, if you have come across and discovered like solutions to things that are going on in the world, like just personal solutions that help you personally navigate this upside down, insane world of chaos and lawlessness and all this stuff, and you have found viable solutions. Well, that's how you're able to measure, like, what is the Corbett report saying when he's offering up solutions? Like, he's offering up all this crap that you have way more viable solutions than he does. And he's the guy that's bringing in 6 figures a year off of his shitty channel that's dominating your free speech platform. Like, they're all the same. They've all taken over your free speech platform with all their commercial garbage. You know, it's a commercial. They, like Bill Hicks says when he's like, if you do a commercial, you're off the artistic roll call forever. You're just another corporate fucking shill at the corporate capitalist, corporatist gangbang. You're just another fucking whore at the corporatist gangbang. Everything you say is now suspect. It's like, and every word that comes out of your mouth is now like a turd falling into my drink. That's all these guys are. All these popular and trendy channels, their words are like turds falling into my morning coffee. So I'm better off just making videos because, again, 57 channels and nothing's on. I mean, you're back in the USSR. You don't know how lucky you are, boys. It's all it's just massive walls of propaganda. Of turds falling into your morning coffee. And their whole tagline is we're better than mainstream media. That is arguable, to say the least. I'm not going to sit here and defend mainstream media, but when these alt-tech medias start fucking showing their ass where they're just as bad as mainstream media, what are you going to do? What can you do? And then they're dominating your free speech platform, censoring you, shadow banning you, just by their existence. And solutions like this, I've watched every single solutions watch video that Corbett Report has put out has been pure garbage. Just straight up garbage. I mean, the Corbett is like the equivalent of, what's Nancy Pelosi, who's got fucking $50,000 of ice cream in her freezer. Like, Corbett Report is totally out of touch with your common person, just common people, your regular person. He's a basement dwelling, a mother's milk suckling trust fund cunt who's bringing in all this money, just putting out a bunch of garbage. Just like mainstream media, these mainstream media cunts, they're making all this money, putting out all this crap. Well, it's like that meet the new boss, same as the old boss. Well, the old boss was mainstream media. The new boss is alt tech, new tech media. Meet the new boss, same as the old boss. and you go and you try to challenge any of this on these platforms, and these guys have mass cult followings, and all these cult followers will just downvote you and dogpile you and everything else. I mean, it's ridiculous. And these propagandists, these communist propagandists, they're untouchable. They're untouchable. They are above reproach. You cannot do a response to their content, because they're too big to fail. They're too big. You're nothing. You're just a little ant. You're just a little nobody to them. Your voice means nothing. Their voice is the one that matters. So you can't challenge these guys on anything that they say. It's just a constant, nonstop. They're right. It's like the megaphone in Soviet Union. The Soviet Union megaphones, like telling you what you're supposed to think and everything. It's the exact same thing. Like I said, you're better off just listening to the Beatles. That's it. You're better off watching They Live, the Matrix, Idiocracy. There's a ton of stuff that is way more information, real, that's grounded in absolute truths and grounded in reality. You're better off watching that shit than you are any of this crap that's all over fucking High on Fire. Listen to High on Fire. You're better off listening to the band High on Fire. I mean, I could go down the list of all the things that you're much better off listening to. Even old school Metallica. Just listen to old school Metallica. You're way better off. You get way more truth, information, solutions. Like the song Damage Incorporated, where he's like, go against the grain until the end. Fuck it all and fuck it, no regrets. Go against the grain until the end. Yeah, you're better off listening to that. That's more true than what a wonderful resource this is, that we can file FOIAs and stuff, and it's just going to be a solution, just one of the many solutions that the Corbett Report offers you. It's like, no, how about fuck it all, fuck it, fuck you, and I'm going against the grain. You're trying to. It's just another popular, trendy, fucking bullshit thing that is being put in my face. Whatever, like there's so much other media form that's providing way more. It's insane. It's pure insanity what is going on. So solutions, dude. If anybody really wants, dude, I'll just put in a comment and ask me to provide you with possible solutions. I could, in one video, one fell swoop, I can crush the entire Solutions Watch series that the Corbett Report has put out easily. In one fell swoop, in one video, I could put out more solutions in one video than the Corbett Report's entire series on solution. And that's not hyperbole. I'm not exaggerating. It's not hyperbole. Like, I can. It's very easy. Your common person can. Your average person has more solutions. You're better off just going out and talking to regular old people that aren't internet influencers. If you're looking for solutions, just go out into the real world and just talk to just regular old people, Then listen to the Corbett Report's Solutions Watch. I spend an abnormal amount of time on the internet because of the nature of my job. My job is seasonal, so I have months off and then months on. So I'll spend months observing what is the rolling up my sleeve to find out what is this all about? All this internet and all these great people that are providing us. They're just bringing us the truth because they're truth. No, they're not. They're all full of shit, just like mainstream media. And I'm going to continue to reiterate this. You want to talk about pattern recognition and connecting dots? Well, there's been a pattern. Just go from 2018 or 2019 till now. What's the pattern on all these platforms? I don't care if it's YouTube, BitChute, Odyssey, Rumble, whatever it is. What's the pattern? You want to talk about pattern recognition? The story from 2019 till now has been the same. Covidiodrome, jabs, Zionism, Freemasonry, Illuminati, political intrigue and political scandal, Hollywood intrigue and Hollywood scandal, and that's it. And it's on constant repeat, 24/7, almost like propaganda. It's almost like the big megaphones in the Soviet Union, where everybody's telling the government is telling everybody what to think constantly, repeating the same shit over and over. Covidiodrome. Everybody's dropping like flies. Jobs. Everybody's dropping like flies. Zionism. Everybody's dropping like flies. Freemasonry. Everybody's dropping like flies. Illuminati. Everybody's dropping like flies. Political scandal and intrigue. Everybody's dropping like flies. Hollywood scandal and intrigue. Everybody's dropping like flies. I mean, connect the dots on all this. Do a little pattern recognition of your own. Look at this. This has been the same story from 2018 until now. And it's very easy to see the trajectory here. The prediction for 2025 is going to be the same story. Covidiodrome, jabs, Zionism, Freemasonry, Illuminati, political intrigue and scandal, and Hollywood scandal and intrigue. That's going to be 2025 and beyond. That's going to be 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, 2031. And it's all going to trend. This is all trend. Popular trends is Covidiodrome, jabs, Zionism, Freemasonry, Illuminati, political scandal and intrigue, Hollywood scandal and intrigue. And what do all these things have in common? Well, one thing they all have in common is big money. So keep following that money, right? Don't look anywhere else. Don't look at the absence of evidence. Only follow the money. That's it. Well, and that's what you're doing. If you want to follow the money, but don't look at anything else except for follow the money, well, you're on target. Covidiodrome, big money. Jabs, big money. Zionism, big money. Freemasonry, big money. Illuminati, big money. Political scandal and intrigue, big money. But like that, there's over 1 million displaced homeless people in this country alone. Don't look at that. That the U.S. has the highest displaced homeless rate in the world. Don't even look at that. That when in regards to something like sex trafficking, child sex trafficking, well, homeless youth comprise the bulk of all child sex trafficking victims. But don't look at that. Don't look at the can. Don't look at the can they keep kicking, because that's not big money. Looking at the 1 million displaced homeless U.S. citizens in this country, well, that's not a big money story. That's a no money story. Hey, fuck that. I want to hear about the Covidiodrome, big money Covidiodrome, big money jazz, big money fucking Illuminati, big money Zionism, big money Freemasonry, big money political scandal and intrigue, big money Holly weirdos in Hollywood. It's all big money story. So just keep following the money. Don't look at the absence of evidence as evidence of absence. Don't look at the absence of evidence as evidence. Only just stare nonstop 24/7 at nothing but big money stories. Covidiodrome, Zionism, jabs, Zionism, Freemasonry, Illuminati, Hollywood, politics, all big money. Always just only focus on the evidence. Don't look at the absence of evidence as evidence itself. Just keep kicking that can like everybody has for decades and long before you and I were ever born. They always push that story. That ain't a story. There ain't no big money in the story of over 1 million displaced homeless U.S. citizens. That's not a big money story. That's no money story. We want to hear about the Hollywood scandals and the political scandals, all these big money scandals, because remember, that's what they tell you, follow the money. Don't question the idea of following the money. Don't even question it at all. Just go right along with it.